Hi, I'm Ron Mazzola, and welcome to Spotswood High School and the MyCentralJersey.com football preview shows. We're here today at Spotswood, and I'm here with two of the Chargers, the 4-0 Chargers, as a matter of fact. I got Gerard Reichert to my far right, and sitting next to me is Jack Dalrymple. Jack, a running back here for the Chargers, and you also play on the defense sometimes, every now and then.
Every now and then.
Yeah, but talk to me about how you feel so far about your season.
I feel we had a great season. We've really prepared as hard as we could, and hard work really pays off. We work hard all throughout June, August. That's all.
Gerard, how about you? Things have gone really well. What are your feelings so far?
I just felt like we come out and prepare well all throughout the summer. Weight room, running on the track, long hours on the field. So we worked hard these past 2 years. We played as sophomores, and really our hard work's now starting to get pay off.
Two things. We talked to Coach Camerano earlier, and two things we touched on. One is your defense. Your defense has been outstanding, and he basically attributed it to going back to basics. What were your thoughts on that? How do you feel about that?
I think they really needed to get back to basics. He was always trying to go multiples and blitz here and there, and he just went with a base defense, and the defensive line got bigger. And being not as the explosive offense that we were coming into the season, I think he knew we needed to get back to the basics, and it helped us win the Point Beach game. It's the simplest way to put it.
Absolutely. It was funny because I call that game from the press box, and after the Keensburg game, where it seemed like it was a pinball machine with the scoreboard, the Point Beach game then just was totally different. I mean, it was just like such a battle at the line. You guys have done really well in the trenches. I mean, the offensive line, the defensive line, really, really improved. Senior-dominated group, kind of a mix. What do you got there?
On offense, starting for the Point Beach game, one of our junior guards, Mark Petzcavage, went down, so we had a senior step in, and he actually played really well during the Point Beach game. So right now we have 5 seniors across the board, but actually this week Jeremy Katz should be getting a little tackle time in, and we're just going to move a senior down to guard. And on defense, the middle is manned by Anthony DiArmento. He's a senior, along with Lou Vaca, who's a sophomore. He's a big kid. But our ends are juniors, Mason White and Naftali Aguirre. So a mix of both. So experience helps.
Absolutely, it sure does. And one other thing, offensively, no turnovers.
Yes, no turnovers. That's something I've harped on ever since sophomore and junior year, and it really pays off. I think our turnover ratio is 13 takeaways on D and none on O. So, hey, can't get better than that, right?
And your quarterback has had to kind of transition. I mean, last year he was throwing the ball all over the place. Of course, you had a terrific receiver who graduated in Corey Brown. But CJ has really he's a leader out there. He runs the offense. What are your thoughts?
You said it the best. He really took that role of being, the 200-yard passing game to Corey with all the touchdowns, to handing it off to me 35 times a game. After the Point Beach game, he was more emotional than I was, and he was like, we finally did it, and I was, he's really accepted that leadership role and not the star role. And I'm not saying I'm the star of the team by any means.
Right.
And he's just, everybody's even-headed. No one goes for the star role. Everyone wants to. The concept is to win games.
Gerard, let's talk about the school a little bit. How's the spirit around school?
A lot more kids are starting to come out to the games. It's a bigger priority in school. In the past, not as much kids came out to the games who weren't winning as much. But with this big 4-0 start, it kind of rejuvenated the spirit in school, and just everyone's just coming out to the games.
I personally, when I'm up there announcing, I like it when there's no soccer games, because the soccer teams are out there and they read, because there's such a small school, everybody's got to kind of share almost everything, and that's even fan support. And I really do like it when, like, the boys soccer team and the girls soccer team are sitting in the bleachers watching you guys play.
Yeah, that's really cool. I even like it when we get, just the other night we were at Highland Park, and I look around on the sidelines, and I got not just the stands, everyone's just lined up along the fence line. I was like, this is really cool. We really got a big following.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere when you play like that. Well, guys, thank you very much. Continued success. I know you got McCarra coming up this Saturday at home, and then Metuchen at home next Saturday. And hopefully we can do this again sometime. And thanks for being here.